LinkedIn Live. This session, we're going to focus on outbound marketing and how it can give you a competitive advantage. Now, what's the key to outbound marketing? Well, it's really about four elements. One is who, the other one is how, the other one is why, and the other one is really all condenses into relevancy. So let's start out with, what's the best way to do outbound? Well, it depends on what stage of LinkedIn you're at. If you're in the beginner stage, I would say the best outbound is really commenting. Commenting will get you a response. And that's the key. The key to outbound marketing is doing something that will return something that you can now remarket to. And commenting is key, because if you comment on someone's post, and I've gone over this in other LinkedIn Live sessions, do the best comment of the day for that person. You can see everybody else's comments, and the majority will always be, great post, cool, love what you do, just, passing by throwaways, which are probably better off just being likes, but whatever. But if you comment and demonstrate that you've been looking at their content, viewing their videos, picking something out that's specific to what they posted, and supporting it in some way, you're going to get recognized as the best commenter of the day. What you do is follow that person's post, comment consistently over a week or two. Familiarity and consistency will fall into place. At that point, you are now in a better position to reach out and schedule a call, because now you have something you're doing together. It's proven, seems to be beneficial for both parties, a natural progression to a call. Posting naturally is key, and you get response. What you do with that response is really important, and how relevant that response is key. If you like, I'll share a screen with you that I was kind of impressed with today, and it's actually relates to how many interactions to impressions I've had. So let me share that. And here it is. I'll show you that in the last week, I've seen my impressions go up 13%, but look at this, engagement's up 84%. And here are the people that I'm engaging with: founders, chief executive officers, and owners. Now, that is so important because it's relevant. Not only, as you can see, my LinkedIn Live that I'm doing right now is actually showing up, which is cool, on my profile. But if you want to look at more opportunities for outbound, go to profile views and look at who's seen you and when, 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. And now these are people that took time out of their day to look at you for a reason. And they had to know you in order to search for you. So why not go back and say, thank you for taking an interest in my profile. I see we have this in common. Maybe a great opportunity to have a Zoom, and do 4 or 5 of those. Then you can go and see really how many search appearances you've had. What are people looking for as far as keywords? I've had 695 searches in about a week, which is about 100 searches a day. And they're searching for me because of advisor, marketer, business coach, support specialist, business development manager. Well, don't you think then these should be keywords you start using? See, on LinkedIn, there's so many ways to buy vowels to solve the puzzle. Uh, that there's leads everywhere. If you look at my activity, right? When I do a poll, and I'll show you a poll. Let me just make sure I'm doing post. Uh, when I do a poll, I get more feedback. So here's a poll. Would you like to be featured in my LinkedIn post? 40 votes, 33 yeses. Well, this is a natural to say thank you for taking a poll. I see you have an interest in being featured in my post. Would you like to have a Zoom call? So, these are just a few of the many opportunities that LinkedIn provides for you. And basically, you need to take advantage of. And you need to make that the foundation for your outbound strategy. It's always better to talk to people you know than people that you don't. Warm is always better than cold. Someone who's already shown an interest in you is more interested than someone who hasn't. Someone who just gets to know you by your, let's say, introduction is really in a, not the best position. Where's the rush? If you slow things down for the first period, it'll stay sequenced that way. So if for the first 30 days you just support and identify the group you want to be part of, then work really hard after that 30 days to communicate with them to get a call. If after you do as much as you think you should and you don't get a call, forget about it. There's 810 million people on LinkedIn. Time waits for nobody. So what do? Focus on the people you want to be working with. Support the people. Show the people who you are by how you gift them, value-added benefit, which may motivate them to have a call with you. Then you got to have the call. And then you got to be what you say you are, and you got to provide even more value going forward to go forward. So be prepared. At the end of the day, you have two businesses. One is the LinkedIn business of getting business. And another is the business you're in to do business. And somehow there has to be a good handoff, or you just get people to the front door and they go home. Not good. So targeting the right people, sending the right message, following up, being consistent. I'm starting to understand the gestation period between meeting somebody and doing something with somebody could be extended to a year and a half. But the sooner you get going, the more you get going, the better you cultivate it, you're in a much better position to harvest it. And here's the key. Everything relates to numbers. There's a saying, you can't manage what you can't measure. Like I showed you, I just had an 87% increase in people who interacted with me. Why? Because I changed something a week ago and I know what I changed and it made a change. For things to change, you have to change. So getting back to LinkedIn, getting back to outbound, take the clues that you use for outbound marketing based on people have already come to you either through a comment, a like, a post, a connection request, whatever it is. You can see by mine, I'm having probably between, if you add it all up, profile views, interactions, blah, 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 probably 400 a day. I'm only looking for 2 or 3 prime candidates who want to get into the fast lane. And I've got a LinkedIn live show program that creates something just like this, but a branded one for you, a game plan that organizes everything in 30 days and puts you on the right track, or a mastermind that has continued knowledge share that's invaluable. In the meantime, I'm working this and it's working. So it shows if I can do it, anybody can do it. And what's easier is following what someone's already proven to be, a successful strategy and just trying it. You can always go back to yesterday tomorrow if you want. In the meantime, if you're not happy with where you are, or you're not moving as fast as you should, or you're thinking you're doing a lot and getting a little, it's your fault because other people aren't. And it's your responsibility and opportunity to make the change. Or just decide LinkedIn's a hobby. And, if you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. If you treat it like a business, it'll pay you like a business. If LinkedIn asks for $100,000 to operate on LinkedIn for free, as long as you want, to whoever you want, however you want, within reasonable guidelines, how hard would you work it? When it's free, it has no stress to it. So the point is positive stress will make you think, will make you do, will make you evolve. And why not treat it like that? Because it could pay even better than that. So I don't, I get caught up in my enthusiasm and excitement, but it's only based on understanding and appreciating how big the LinkedIn opportunity is, how few people take advantage of it, and how poorly they don't have best practices. I mean, it just lends itself for a greater opportunity for those who want to dive in, build their own future, not wait for something to happen, but make something happen. And now I've got 3 programs on DonCohenConsulting.com that can get you right in a game tomorrow. So anyways, with that said, this is my second LinkedIn Live today. I can't get enough of it. Hope you have a wonderful day. And if I can help you in any way, reach out to me. I'm always available.